Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a reading for you. I pulled a couple of oracle cards out to frame the reading. This is occurring during the Saturn-Neptune conjunction. I am going to get started with your overall energy for this reading, which is the Five of Swords. There is a lot of doubt that's occurring for you right now in this moment. I'm not sure if this is in the face of something that you are expected to do, but are not quite sure if you can or you want to do it for some reason. But this primarily resides in the place of your response to a lot of criticism that you may have received in the past or in general, particularly from loved ones, but it can have been in a professional space or in the community as well. And you have struggled to externalize that doubt, that criticism, by recognizing that you can simply find the sense of truth in whatever is said, even when it isn't constructively offered, and you can pick your battles. You can understand that some people are always going to be critical or unhappy with what you do, and you can, as possible, set them aside and really focus on that resistance that is more challenging. I pulled for the Energy Archaeology Oracle, the activating card, and I'm going to read from the guidebook. I forgot to look at this up initially, so let me find this card. But it lists the right foot as the part of the body that it is specifically exploring or describing. When this card is in balance, the key words are opportunity, invitation. Out of balance, timid, untrusting, forceful. And the wisdom reads, know that your movements in this lifetime, whether you roam far and wide or ground deeply in one place, are an effect of how your energy needs to activate on the physical plane. When you desire to travel, to share, to move with many people in many places, whether physically, digitally, or energetically, you do so because the energy you're here to transmit needs to touch those lives and places. You're like a wind-blown seed, spreading far and wide, sometimes never knowing the impact you have. When you root deeply in one place, trust the effect you're having with those closest to you and the environment in which you are now settled. The energy you activate and transmit in the single place or with these few people is enough to change everything. Like the acorn that lands and grows in a barren field changes its environment over time, so do you. The energy you're activating is directly tied to your innate wisdom and desires. Trust them and trust yourself. Move when you're inspired to move and grow deeper when you're called to rest. This is coupled with the Soul's Journey card, Courage. I find the inner courage to face fear with confidence. And as is so often the case, I feel like, well, there's your reading. Of course, let's move on to the 10th house, the way others see you, your social identity, the Empress. Well, the Empress, I have to say, is providing the warmth, the balanced energy, the attunement that makes this reading that has felt a little bit fraught. It has warmed it up. It has softened the edges. It shows you to be more than equal to any task at hand. In fact, your grace is overall being highlighted here. Not only do you work consistently, diligently, effortlessly, You do it in a way that announces your ability to be recognized and to receive the rewards, the effort that you have expended. So this is lacking in self-doubt. This is being a part of a natural process, even being an acknowledged force of nature. You feel yourself so totally and completely aligned in your life. So happy and willing to be supportive of those that work alongside of you. Always willing to share, help, support, assist as needed. And then to be comfortable receiving that love and recognition you receive back. In the first house, your attitude, the Page of Swords, interesting. It's telling me that whatever it is that you are attempting, you recognize that you need to learn more about it. You need to do research. Perhaps it is an effort, a charge, an invitation that you're really not familiar with. It isn't that you don't think you can do it. I don't think that's the case, but I think you recognize you need to bone up. You need to do some research. Perhaps you need to observe the environment that you're being invited in to assist with. You need to connect with someone you know who has some specific experience that could help you. Whatever it is, you recognize the limits of your knowledge. And this only, I won't say it like that, but it is a sign, a mark of intelligence to recognize the limits of your knowledge. And so this is only affirming, particularly for you. This is not impacting your desire or sense of ability that you can do this thing. Your doubt is stemming from something else, and perhaps we'll get to that. In the fourth house, this is your foundation, your home, your family, the Queen of Pentacles. You've been operating in a productive, organic way within your family, perhaps within your domestic environment for a long time. You are the heart of your home. You make sure everything runs efficiently, productively. Whatever work you can't do, you get the assistance to have it done correctly. You are frugal. You do not waste. Whether you are of modest means or you are comfortably situated is not relevant here. You do not waste because you understand that you can utilize the resources at hand efficiently, that covers all your needs. It's really a very beautiful energy I'm getting from not only the Queen of Pentacles, but the Empress, the sense that you are acknowledged as the Empress of your environment, regardless of gender, the regent of your environment, of your community. In the seventh house, this is significant others, and this is showing me a partner, a long-term, stable, and highly compassionate partner, one who joyfully supports you in your effort to be open, loving, compassionate, and sensitive. This person aligns with you around those values, has suffered many heartbreaks and disappointments, I would say, most recently, but has understood that those have strengthened their resolve and their resolve to, in some ways, protect you. It might seem as though they need protection themselves because of their willingness to expose their vulnerability. But It also is the case that they are tuned in to your comprehensive alignment with your environment in a way that speaks to your natural attunement to the materials in your world, to your diligence, your work ethic. And they are compassionate and supportive of your desire to achieve and be successful in your towards those ends. So I feel like you have somebody who has been there for you, who is there for you, and who supports you to perhaps address an invitation or an opportunity that might feel a bit of beyond your pay grade, as it were. I'm going to clarify, but before I do, please like, share, subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. Thank you for all of the support that your presence lends to me. And I'm clarifying the Page of Swords in the first house with the Fool card and the Queen of Pentacles with the Chariot. The King of Cups is clarified by the Three of Swords, and the Empress card is clarified by the Four of Cups. Interesting. Okay. So, wow. The preparation that you are seeking, that you are aware that you need, the research that is required for you to consider this opportunity or invitation is beckoning you to a new path, a new adventure. This is of calculated risk, absolutely. It takes you out of your comfort zone, but not out of your heart space, not out of the place of your confidence, your courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I believe that's part of the way that you are supported by others to reaffirm that you are full of confidence, you're full of moxie, you're sassy when needed. You're very clear with a strong moral imperative that comes through. So this risk for you is less a risk and more considering of your ability to take on, your willingness to take on this level of responsibility. And I'm sure most of you know these readings are very general because all of your circumstances are different. So in the fourth house, the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot card. For some reason, this feels as though there is some alignment with your innate identity. The Chariot card is speaking to me of your desire to pursue adventure. And that may seem surprising to many who know you as the comfortable and crafty homebody, domestic spirit that feels safest and protected in the home environment. But here, there is a piece of you that relishes the adventure, relishes the pursuit of an important goal, and understands very clearly that many of the tasks that you assume on a consistent basis in order to keep your house in order are actually distractions from your growth and your expansion. And I do believe that you desire that growth and expansion at this time. In the seventh house, the King of Cups is clarified by the Three of Swords. I do feel that you and your partner have endured quite a number of disappointments, heartaches, losses. And this is something that you have endured together. You have healed each other or supported the healing of one another through your understanding more deeply the patterns in your life that support the life that you have created together in the present moment. So there is some way in which perhaps through your partnership, you are experiencing the necessity to support a partner who has supported you, as well as making sense or extending and opening your heart and your healing capacity so that the vulnerability of loving, the risk of loving, is clearly rewarded. In the 10th house, the Cancer, the Empress card is clarified by the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is showing me that you have worked very hard at cultivating those things that support you, those relationships that see your value. This is important because you are in a position, and I absolutely got cut off. So I am wrapping up this reading for you, Cancer. You recognize that the opportunity or invitation that you have in this moment is something that you are ready for now. You are ready to excel in some particular way that is a bit intimidating to you. It's far from beyond your pale. This is something you're made for. This is something you're suited for, something that you can do well. And it's something that no longer intimidates you, that you're no longer afraid of. And the beauty in that is that you are allowing yourself to build a new emotional foundation as a result of your recognition of your worthiness for this task. I'm going to finish up this reading with a crystal oracle. And let me do that again. There we go. The opal. The opal. I believe the key word of the opal is joy. My soul sings and dances to the vibrations of joy. This is beautiful, Cancer. Thank you so much for this time, for this beautiful reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, namaste.